All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a 5 game slate, and to keep this quick and calm, Luca 11K. I like his price. The Lakers are trying to get him, um, in the thick of things, trying to incorporate him, let him get comfortable in his new role on LA. He's 11K. Went crazy against Dallas. Not crazy, but he was locked in against Dallas. We figured out what happened. He has a little bit of a history with Minnesota, so we're looking for a close, tight game. 11K, absolutely in play. Who's this? LaMelo against Dallas. I'm not into Charlotte like that. They're not playing for anything. They don't have no pride, no dignity, no nothing. 35 fantasy points isn't gonna cut it. 1 for 10 ain't gonna cut it. 3 for 13 ain't gonna cut it. One leg 3-point shot from half court ain't gonna cut it. I need to play players that are serious. No LaMelo. I'd rather play Kyrie at $300 cheaper. Anthony Edwards is absolutely in play. He's got to go up against Luca and LeBron. He'll be definitely amped up for that. Anthony Edwards is in play. It sucks that we got to find players that need motivation to play the game that they get paid for, but this is what it is. Lillard's in play. Booker's in okay play. Kyrie's in play. Going up against Orlando, he's probably only going to play about 30 minutes. I really don't know what they're saving him for, but if Kerr can get him out of there without even touching 30 minutes, he will. Kyrie's off the board for me. He could go out there and hit 33s. I don't care. He doesn't play enough minutes. Jamal Murray, will keep an eye on him. Reeves is absolutely in play. Very underrated player. Very good player. Absolutely love Reeves. Don't know if I need him on this slate with both Braun and Luca. But if he's your last man in, not the worst play in the world. Playing next to these guys, he's still able to get up 12 shots, hit his free throws, give you 32 fantasy points, 41 the night before, 49 the game before that. So he's not a guy I'm going to put in first, but if I get to him, it's no problem. He has an upside. McCollum, he's in play. What did he do last game? 27 fantasy points. I don't like him with Zion and Trey Murphy. I need one of them to be out for me to like McCollum. So McCollum's off the table for me. Podziemski's price is getting up there, but he's an okay play. How many minutes is he playing? That's the question. Kerr doesn't want anybody to play 30 minutes. I think that was a blowout anyway, but yeah, it was a blowout. I still like Podziemski. Who are we? All right, we need Alvarado. We prefer Alvarado to start. If he comes off the bench at 5,700, it's not the worst play in the world, but we prefer him to start. Westbrook's okay. DiVincenzo might be back. If DiVincenzo is back, that's gonna take a little bit away from Ant-Man, Conley, most of the guards. Shouldn't affect Naz Reid much. Cole Anthony, no thank you. I'm good off of him. I'm done with him for the rest of the year. No Anthony Black, no Conley if DiVincenzo is back. Simpson, if they start KJ Simpson, when I played him, I think this was the night I played him. 22 fantasy points. All of a sudden now, he's Tim Hardaway Sr. or something, but I don't need KJ Simpson with LaMelo starting. Only next time he starts, we'll think about it. But right now, I don't need him. The rest of these guys, I'm not going to be touching. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on these guys. Let's go to shooting guard. All right, Murphy's in play. Beal's in play. Braun, you could take a shot. Clay is very sometimes, but he's in play. Let's check to see if they start Christie again. He's in play. Nick Smith, if you're desperate. If there's no DiVincenzo, Walker Alexander is in play. Grayson Allen, if you want to be cute. Moody, if he starts. No KCP for me. Probably no X-Men, no Healed. If they're your last man in, no problem, but I'm not trying to get to those guys. Let's go to small forward. All right, we'll keep an eye on Braun, Zion's in play, Franz Wagner's in play, Butler's in play, but he's going to be another one that if the game gets out of hand, he's going to get pulled. So be very careful with Kerr in his minutes. Jaden McDaniel gets a bump if there's no DiVincenzo. He's been balling since they've been shorthanded. So if DiVincenzo is out, you can fire up Jaden McDaniels. I know it seems a little weird to play him at almost 7K, but he's a fantasy monster. Look at these last 4 games. All right. Don't need Kuzma. Hachimura if you're desperate. Najee Marshall if you're desperate. And if they start Bowl instead of Royce O'Neal, then just give me Bowl. Yeah, just give me Bowl. I'd rather just play him. I'd rather play the big 3 from Phoenix, Bowl, and maybe Tyus Jones if I'm desperate. But I don't want to play. I don't want to really play Royce O'Neal or Grayson Allen if Bowl is going to be active too. Because what's going to happen is he's going to take away from some of their usage. That's the point I'm trying to make. Because even if they start Bowl, they can stagger him and then have him in the game with one of the big 3. And that would still take away usage from Grayson Allen and Royce O'Neal. So if they want to incorporate Bowl, then Royce O'Neal's out for me. And Grayson Allen's out for me also. Let's go to power forward. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell. Thumbs up the video. Struggling to cash. Don't have time to wait for starting lineups. No problem. I can send you my finalized, optimal, updated lineups. Just check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Everything else should be in the description. We got power forward. I know Giannis's restrictions was lifted a little bit last game. 32 minutes, 53 fantasy points. He's what? 10-7? All right, he's in play. Absolutely. All right, Braun's in play. We know that. Durant's in play. Just spoke about him. Banchero's in play. I don't want Miles Bridges. I don't want the Charlottes are a loser team. If they turn around, if they fuck around and get blown out again, then Miles Bridges might lose minutes. He has an high upside, but that team is trash. I'd rather play Naz Reid. I'd rather play Banchero and Zion Williamson. All right, let's continue. PJ Washington, we'll keep an eye on him. Draymond's in play, believe it or not, but you're getting 31 fantasy points tops. He's going to play 30 minutes. He's going to give you 31 fantasy points. Nothing more, nothing less, unless he gets ejected. Not really interested in Michael Porter. Um, 68 fantasy points was on the 5th. Since he's come back from his injury, the 20th, 23, 26, and then 38. So he's now getting his rhythm back from being out. So maybe I could take a shot on him with this price. As long as he's trending upwards, I don't mind. But I knew that when he came back from his injury, he was a little bit lackluster. You feel me? We're going to keep an eye on Bowl in that starting lineup. Matkovich, 18 minutes. See, a lot of these bench players, their minutes go up and down, so it's hard. It's really hard to find safe bench players, to be honest with you. Where are we? Kessler Edwards, no thank you. I know he's going to start, no thank you. Finney Smith, if you're desperate. Let's go to center. Let's wrap this bad boy up. Jokic is always in play. We know that. Mark Williams. I haven't seen anything crazy since he's been back. And I don't know what to tell y'all, but 49 fantasy points and 19 fantasy points is a big difference. That's his ceiling and that's his floor. Until he's back, I can't spend 7K on him. 7-7. No thank you, buddy. I'll pass. No Brooke Lopez for me. Wendell Carter, you could take a shot. Missy, you could take a shot. Jackson Hayes, you could take a shot. I don't want to play Looney. There's one other person I might have passed, unless he's out. Yeah, he's out. Kelly Olynyk. So you know what that means? That means, all right, he's not playing on Thursday. That means that we're going to fire up Missy. And Olynyk shouldn't be taking rebounds away from him. So fire up Missy, okay? So 5 games up, 5 games down. I'm going to go on and get out of here. I appreciate y'all taking time to watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. Check out the Patreon, check out the channel memberships. And I'll see y'all later. Ciao.